All right, so we just finished up with Impact. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the win, but what I was proud of, and same thing, is that we fought every single point. I don't think they had any easy points. There's maybe one at the end, and that's just because we were just trying to go through and have some fun and make some people hurt. Yeah, it was definitely a good match, and I'm just proud of how we're coming together now, because we started off the season, we're basically rebuilding the Kings program, so it's good to see us now becoming one of those teams that people, it's not like, oh, it's the Kings, we have an easy win, so they have to really fight to try to beat us. So now we have Damage coming up, and yeah, so Damage is next, and we just got to fight. I think if we beat them, we do have a chance of moving on. There's some other stuff I think that has to happen, but it's yeah, it's sorry. So I'm just kind of like, I'm proud of how we played, but at the same time, I don't know. I was really hoping we'd come out with that win and just go out on top, but Impact's a great team. I mean, there's a reason why those guys get paid, and there's a reason why they've been a successful program for so long. So I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. If you have anyone that you want me to try to do a like an interview with or something like that, I can try. I don't want to make any promises, but just put it down in the comments down below. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. We have Damage next, so let's go pull this out. All right, guys, so unfortunately we weren't able to pull it out against Damage. Thank you to those. I heard some people chanting my name, which was kind of cool. So just little minor mistakes, but in pro, like, you can't make those mistakes. So we had some little things here and there, some execution that we should have maybe pushed more, maybe held back more. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we still won our match against Katana, so now we just need to focus to World Cup. So I'm still going to be working hard. You guys see on like Facebook and Instagram, I'm doing Patty's workouts, so he's been helping me out a lot. Yeah, I still feel kind of down about it, because I wish we had played better. Not that we didn't play well, but it was just I don't know how to describe it. Like, we definitely improved as a team, which I think is what we really need to focus on, because this year, basically what happened from last year is we had a lot of the Czech players were flying over, and then this year there's only Cuba or Jacob and Paya, and then the rest of us are all in the States. So we have more time to practice, which is good, but we went from having guys that have played together for a long time to guys that, you know, this season is kind of our first season together. So it's something that, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just, we're improving, so I want to stay positive with that, but it's just a downer when, you know, it's like, it's right there and we just couldn't grab it. So so be it. But anyways, so I guess on a positive note again, so if you guys are going to comppaintball.com, this isn't sponsored by them, it's just that there's a code going on for just this weekend. Put the link down in the description down below, put in Chai20, make sure that it's all capitalized and that you have the 20, it's all together, and what you'll be able to do is get 20% off your order. So I guess I'll see you guys later. I'm not sure if I'll be able to go around and get any interviews or anything like that. I'm gonna de-gear and have all that finished up, but yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Our American flag.
All right, guys, so I am here with the one and only Brody. So Brody has been a tech for MacDev, as well as now currently for Dye. So what I wanted to do is actually sit down with him and just say, you know, what is it that he does? Like, what is it, the life as a tech for pro teams? Are you tech specifically for the Russians, right?
Yes.
Oh, and before
I do some other team. I do the Ironman.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You know, we'll do. I'm specifically mostly. I make sure I take care of the Russians. You know,
right.
And then after that, I'll do some of the other teams if I got, you know, if we need help or that kind of thing too. So.
And Brody helped me out too. You guys know the lion logo? This is the man that made it. So Brody's been awesome, huge help to the channel and to me. So so tell me a little bit about what's kind of your background in paintball, and then how did you even get into like teching, and maybe someone wants to get into teching or get into the industry, kind of some tips for that.
So when I started, of course, it was my brother was like, you know, hey, let's get some paintball guns, let's run around the woods for a little bit. then after a while, we went to the local paintball field, and that's when I started to talk to the owner, and hanging around enough to where they started knowing me. And right away, I was just like, hey, I'd love to have a job here. The idea was to work on Saturday, play free on Sunday. That was the mission. That's what we were looking to do. And it didn't turn out that way. It turned out to where I ended up getting a full-time job and literally having to sit there and tech guns, and that was what I did. So I've been teching for, embarrassed to say, like 30 years. 30 years or so.
A long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And then I just kept at it. I just kept doing it. And if you really want to be a tech or try to get into the industry, you just got to you got to be there. You got to be there. You got to paintball. You got to love what you do. You got to love paintball, and just meet a bunch of people.
Right.
And paintballers are usually real friendly, real willing to help, real willing to do anything like that. So you just get you meet the owner, you meet a tech, he'll willing to help you. Not all owners are going to hire you, but that's how it kind of starts. And then if you ever want to get into something and maybe a big manufacturer or something like that, same thing. You just kind of gotta get around them, start to know everybody, and show them what you can do. If you can, if you're really good at teching or playing or whatever you're looking to do and you're good at, it'll happen. But keep your mind at anything and make anything happen.
Right. And I can vouch for that, guys. I mean, you guys know that I used to work for Exalt. I was their warehouse manager for about 1.5 years, 2 years. And I know the owner even said it's because of what other people said about me that's how I got the job. There was probably some other people that were more qualified than me, but other people's word goes a long way in paintball. So making sure that you aren't a jerk. You want to make sure that you're cordial with everyone, be nice to everyone as much as you can, because if you're known as that guy that's just a jerk, no one wants to hire you. So it should be that you have people fighting to grab you, which is, that's
100%.
that's just how the industry is. So what exactly is it? I know you have your tech kit here. This isn't even the whole kit, right?
No, not even close.
So tell me a little bit about like a day in the life of, all right, you're in the Russians pit. What is it that you have to do? Kind of what's the normal part of helping out with the pro team?
So, when you're helping a pro team, you have to be able to
Is that all you need?
work fast on the fly. Because how much time's in between matches if it goes to X ball. So you basically have to just stand, be ready for that moment. And the best part about it is just being prepared. If you get over there and you forgot your O-ring kit, you forget your tools, that one tool you need, then it slows down the full process.
And that's going to be the one that you actually need, is the one that you forgot.
Always. It's always the one you need. It's no matter what. It's that one thing you need. So it's the best thing to do is just be prepared to know what they'd like. That's out of all the teams I've ever dealt with, it's never the same.
Right.
With the Russians, I make sure I have a gun ready, plus an Allen wrench ready just in case. I'm on the field, I'm mask ready, I'm out there with them every time they chrono. With the Ironmen, they kind of like to do their thing, so I kind of stand there with an Allen wrench in my pocket, no mask, I don't get out on the field. I can just like hand it through the netting. Whatever like that. So it just kind of depends on how their flow is too. You got to go with what they need and what works best for their team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's really, and then it's really hard to say what actually happens because it's really on the fly. It can be so many little things. I could be teching no guns to teching 15 guns in one match. I could do, just mask cleaning. I could do, hopper jamming. I could do it. Just all depends on that moment of what needs to be held. You have to just keep a composure to it. For me, I am fully stressed out to the max. I leave a match and I swear I play. I'm literally limping my back hurts and stuff when I leave because I'm so stressed out because I feel that pressure.
Right.
I got to be under pressure, but I work under pressure. So
Right, but I mean, it really goes to show though, because like as a player, you go out there and everything needs to work. There's things that are kind of in your control, and having someone that has experience, like for us, we had a Mac Dev tech in our booth, and knowing that I had someone there in case something happens, it helps take your mind off of some things. You can focus more on playing.
100%.
Oh man, there's a leak here. He's going to know immediately what it is, and I know you would be the same thing. The Russians come in, it's leaking out of here. You already know this Allen key, pop it out, put this O-ring in here, you're good to go again.
Absolutely.
So yeah, well, I mean, we could talk all day. I mean, we were already talking before this, so, but thank you so much for this, and yeah, if you guys have anyone else that you'd like for me to talk to, it could be a player or even companies, I'm happy to do that if I can. Unfortunately, we did get knocked out of the event. We went 1-3, so I think we'll just be hanging out tomorrow, but any final words? Do you guys have any specials going on for
Oh yeah,
Chicago?
absolutely. You guys always come in and check out the dye booth. We do have specials. We have a lot of new products out right now, a lot of new colorways, a lot of new shirts, new jerseys. So yeah, stop by the dye booth and come and say hi.
Sure. Awesome. Thank you.
Anytime, man.
All right. So, first of all, I wanted to say thank you to those that came up and said hi again today. I actually legitimately didn't get your name, the one that I was joking around with. So I apologize for that. But thank you again to those that just had a lot of support for the Kings. I know that we wanted to, of course, go out and win everything. I am proud of how the team played. I think overall we did come together really well. There's definitely some little things that we need to fix, and that's just part of the territory of playing professionally. So thank you to all those that have been a support for me as well as the team in general. So thank you to all of you for that. Now, I also wanted to show you guys the other thing that is going to be a part of the giveaway. So I'm going to cut to this video. That's right. I am going to be giving away the brand new Enter from Virtue. So I've been using it for a little while now. It's been great. I'm not even just saying that because it's a sponsorship thing. It covers a lot more of the area. That was one of the issues with the fingers that were the plastic ones. Although they had the spring, it wouldn't let a lot of paint come out. The only downside is that there was no flex. So if there was a ball here, it would kind of hit the ball, and then it wouldn't actually be able to kind of flex past it to let more paint drop through. What they've done is they've made it where the Enter is completely covering, or pretty much completely covering, the mouth of the loader itself, so that way when you go to dump in paint, the fingers can kind of flex a little bit and move out of the way, but then once they go back up, you're good to go. So that way you're not really going to be, you have less of a chance of getting dirt. If you dive in, getting grass in there, you don't want that to go down into the feed neck and then that mess something up, because if the ball goes out the breech and it gets fired and there's a little bit of dirt, it might be enough friction that it blows up inside your gun, and you didn't actually chop a ball, it's just that you got some dirt inside there. And also it just helps to have your stuff be clean. So thank you to Virtue for being able to do that. It really is fantastic. So it fits every single Virtue hopper with the exception of the original Spire. So if you have a Spire IR, if you have a Spire 3, really honestly it's any Spire that has that little black little piece, because you can clip it into the loader itself. So again, if it starts raining, you can just pop that out, put your rain lid on and clip it down, you're ready to go. It literally could be that you have 30 seconds to get out onto the field and it starts to rain. You can pop it out real quick and then you can get out there and not have to mess with a bunch of stuff. So it's a really cool design having that little tab system in there. But
it's just a small thank you for getting to 10,000 subscribers. Again, guys, I do appreciate being able to meet you all. Thank you to all those, whether it be in the stands or walking around, or just people that I was able to meet in general. So thank you for that. So yeah, so that's the other thing that is going to be given away. So all of this is going to be one big prize package. So there is something else, and there might even be another thing. We just kind of have to see how that goes. But there's another one that I'm going to save to talk about tomorrow. So you'll have to stay tuned for that one. If I can get to the field tomorrow, I will. So that might mean that I do my final thoughts on the whole event. There is some stuff that I want to talk about that is going to be, whether it be tomorrow or I'll have the video drop on Monday. But make sure that you stay tuned, because in whether it be the Sunday or Monday video, I'm going to have how to enter the contest. That way you can win, so far, the Virtue Enter Speed Feed, the How to Play Paintball Dry Fit shirt, as well as the How to Play Paintball jersey. And that jersey is one of one in the world, so no one else has that. So thank you to Rise for doing such a great job on the shirt as well as the jersey. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again to all of you. We're at 10,000. Now I'm looking to 15,000. So let's see if we can hit that. I'd love to be able to keep doing giveaways. So I guess you'll just have to stay tuned for that, because I will be doing some more. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.